Okay, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ferris here. Sorry, we had to start the stream on Google Hangouts for some reason. OBS was super glitchy, so we're doing it on Google Hangouts. It should be pretty clear here. I'm going to pull up the stream so I can read comments on my end, and then we'll get to the stream and go over what we're talking about today and what the crypto markets are presenting. I'm pulling up the comments right now to make sure that we are good on your guys' end, so we don't have any disturbances while we go through this stream. So I'm just pulling up the stream on my end here. So hopefully everything's good. It looks good on my end and your end. So I'm trying to show myself. I'm trying to do that on Google Hangouts. So let me see if that works. Do you guys see my face on Google Hangouts? Do you guys see it? I don't see it on the live stream because I'm watching the live stream right now and I just don't see my face on here. I want to kind of present myself on here as well. I guess that's not working. I don't know why that's not working. No, you guys don't see it, right? So I'm trying to put my camera on. I guess we can, accidentally got rid of my camera. Give me a second. Now you can see me. I know you can see me now. Okay, so we're good. It's whatever. I'll just not present myself. I wanted to turn on the camera, but OBS wasn't working well, so I apologize for that for anyone who wanted to see me. I just don't know how to do it on Google Hangouts, and I really don't want to delay anyone's time here. We want to get straight to business. Hey, what's up, James? So we're gonna skip the face cam. I know it's, it makes it a little more personal. I'm sorry about that. I just can't get the face cam to work on Google Hangouts. I don't want to waste anyone's time here. I want to get straight down to business. It says my face cam's working, but I mean, it's not popping up here. It's just a black screen. I'm clicking present to everyone and it's not working. So, we'll see. Regardless, let's get to it. So basically, you guys know, we've been talking about this over and over again, why cryptocurrency is dropping. It's for the simple fact that, Bitcoin has been manipulated. It's a bubble. I mean, every bubble is going to have its own stories with these miners controlling 50% of Bitcoin, which is true. There's the manipulation within the trading exchanges and more just inconsistencies with the trading asset and the security of cryptocurrency itself. There's just a lot of speculation in the space, and you can profit on this, again, by short selling. A lot of people are just kind of, not really analyzing why cryptocurrency is dropping. They're just going, oh, well, it's because the miners own all these coins, or it's manipulation, or it's FUD, or it's all this, and they're not really understanding it. And so when I was showing it in the last live stream, when I went over those comments, and we'll do it again here, I'm gonna show you guys these comments. Okay, where we go, Bitcoin Live, and I'm gonna show you guys on this person's comments for anyone watching this in the future. Where is this dude's live stream? Okay, let me look for this guy's live stream. I'm gonna show you. This is exactly what I want to prevent from people right here. So this man, he streamed. He got he has 25,000 viewers. Okay, and then someone says, "Looks like crypto is over. Bear run 7 months. We won't last. All our wealth is gone. Finished. If bear run continues for another 3 months, I am wiped out. Can't buy the dip. My portfolio gone down 97%. Got nothing almost left." And this is 21 likes, 15 likes. So you got to see, these people are liking the videos, liking it, and they're obviously showing an interest because they're losing their money too. And it's unfortunate. It really is, because they're following these YouTubers who don't know like jack about what they're talking about. They just went on YouTube, got in on a bull run, and then had, the audience. They built up an audience through YouTube because, maybe they started cryptocurrency videos early and, kept on their subscribers. They got a, intriguing personality, but they don't know anything about investing or trading in the stock exchange or in any other exchange. They have no business experience, and they don't know how an asset works in a marketplace and how buyers and sellers interact in a free market and how a price of an asset can go up and down. They have no idea. And this is why they just keep saying, oh, I'm buying. But when in reality, they're probably just lying to you, and they're getting views regardless, and they're making money, so it doesn't matter to them. So what's the best platform for short selling crypto? David asks. David, the best platform for short selling cryptocurrency is jafx.com. This is what I'm on. Again, I'm up $900 on my cryptocurrency short. This is legitimate money. As you guys can see, my balance is $4 because I did deposit about $100 in there, but I do take losses because I'm not a perfect trader by any means, but I do adjust my risk accordingly. And I try to get heavy. I knew 600 and 620 was going to be the prices to hit. But again, I have other liabilities and investments outside of shorting cryptocurrency. I don't have thousands of dollars because I'm paying off student debt. So I have to make my means work for me and how much money I have available to trade. So I just put in $100, and again, $900. That's about 2 weeks pay for me. No, a little bit higher than that. I make about, no, that's not 2 weeks pay. It's about a week working my normal job, like 30 to 40 hours a week. So that's good. I'm getting paid and I'm doing well. So I just made another week's salary shorting cryptocurrency. But again, I just didn't have a lot of money to put into short cryptocurrency because I'm taking care of some liabilities, just paid off about $14,000 in debt. So you might be saying, well, Ferris, why aren't you shorting with $10,000 if you knew the cryptocurrency bubble will crash? Well, I didn't have that money because I have other liabilities to pay off that are more important, which is debt. While interest rates are going up, the Federal Reserve just raised interest rates today. Again, I don't want to be in debt, so I just short with the amount of money I can have. Again, if I had $10,000, like most people do have, $10,000 to $20,000, $30,000, I would have turned that in with this current ratio. If I took the same exact trades, just margined them up a little higher because I had more money in my account, I would have had over. So you can just times that by 10. Every $100 you add, times that by 10, or a significant, factor of 2 to 4. So just imagine how much I would have made. I made $950 right now with $100. Obviously, taking some losses. My balance is 5 because I readjust when I go when the price goes lower. I try to take bigger positions. Sometimes I get emotional. That's why my amount is lower because I have taken losses. But again, still up $955. Again, I took 7 cryptocurrencies short right here. 604, 602, 601, 606. I got stopped out at 616, 611, 612. You can see losing $15, $19, $9, $6, $6. That adds up. That's, over 50 to 60 bucks right there. And then that continues because, I took losses here when I was shorting it here. When I was trying to short it here, I thought that would be the crash. So sometimes I'm not perfect, but again, I knew what to expect. So I just wanted to point that out. And you could profit. This is real money. And this is what I'm trying to say. It was very easy to see cryptocurrency crashing, and a lot of people on YouTube weren't really paying attention to it, and it's unfortunate. Can you check why Pundy X is pumping? I don't know what the heck Pundy X is. I could check it out, but I really don't know what the heck that is. And I mean, I don't even see it on here, my man. 0.01 or 0.02 leverage, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm sure. So 0.01 is not the leverage. That's how many coins. So if you see here on MetaTrader, I got 0.01 size. That's my size. So that's 1 Ethereum. On Ethereum, the lot size for that is 1 Ethereum token. You have 1 Ethereum short. So I sold 1 Ethereum for this trade right here on the 5th. I sold 1 Ethereum at $607.73. That's where I sold it. Again, now the price is $471. That means I have a total return on investment of $136 after commission, which is listed here under the swap. Because the longer you hold it, the more commission you're going to pay. It's just how it works. Again, the risk is going to be higher because if it jumps up, $10, you're down $10. But again, I try to take larger trades, so I'd even go with a 0.05 lot size, which again is 5 Ethereum short, or a 0.1 lot size, which is 10 Ethereum short. Again, with $100, if the price goes up $10, that's $100 you're out of the trade. So again, that's why I'm trying to say I have to keep it low and I pyramid down. That's why you see me, I traded here, and these are all my trades. These are legit trades. They're open. I started trading here. I took 0.02. I did take 0.07. I showed you guys, and I got stopped out. Like, I think it was right here on this rally. This rally right here. I got stopped out, screwed me, and then it continued to crash. It's whatever. I mean, I would have made more money, way more money. I would have been up probably $1,300, but it is what it is. Made all that money back. And then that's why I say if I had more money in my account, I would be able to take more sizable positions, if that makes sense. So again, I shorted, and then I use a strategy of pyramiding, which is a very effective strategy where you use your profits. As you can see how my profits, gradually go down because I'm shorting at lower prices. So I short in these pockets of consolidation, which I go over, and you see my perfect shorts right here. I just short them. And then right when I see it start to break down, I continue to short with just 0.01, 0.01, 0.01 to keep my leverage ratio here pretty consistent. Now, I do kind of regret not shorting here at 530. You see, I did short almost at top of that consolidation zone almost perfectly. I wish I shorted about 5 more or 6 more because my leverage rate's about 1,600% with my current profits. So if I did short About 4 to 5 more, I would have made another if I did 5 more, I would have made another $300 on top of that, which would have been about $1,200 to $1,300 of profit continuing to increase as the price goes down. Now, I'm probably done taking trades because I just don't want to take any more trades. Again, I still think Ethereum is going to go down, but I'm comfortable with my position. So that's my trades. That's how you short sell cryptocurrency. And sorry, I get very excited about that, but that's what I really wanted to go over. Yes, I'm still short, James. I'm short 10 contracts or 10 tokens of Ethereum, excuse me, at a gradual pyramided price down. Again, the strategy I tried to show you guys works very, very well. The range I see it heading, I mean, I told you guys the only support here is at $360. Bitcoin is dropping like a rock here. We broke into new lows like I anticipated. Again, I never ever try to predict a price because I never can predict a price on a certain date. I can tell you guys where I expect it to go by using a past bubble patterns and anticipating it and looking at the TA. And again, I use that analysis and the facts and try not to speculate. I try to make an informative decision to make a trade that will make me money. That's it. That's what I'm trying to do. I take value out of the market and I add value to the market when I see it. So obviously I took the short, which was a valuable trade at the time because I saw that the asset was overpriced at that level on that current date. And that's when I was saying it in the stream. Ethereum is overpriced at this level and I shorted it. And those short trades show that, okay, these short trades show that I believed it was, overvalued. And I put my money on the line and I'm rewarded. And that's what happens. That's how you short. It's a very simple concept. And again, that's why I try to tell a lot of people to not listen to the mainstream media. It's just like listening to CNN or Fox and, taking everything they say for factual, data. It's going to be influenced. They have an agenda to fulfill. Just like, some of these articles here and some of these YouTubers, they all have an interest outside of just the cryptocurrency. They have an interest of, making money off you watching the video. So they want to tell you that it's still bullish or buying the tip. And now people are just getting burned, like I was saying before. To the eye, what does that mean? It matches the bubble pattern to the T. Yeah, it does. Do you think there will be a big bounce after all these losses, James? I doubt it. This is a killer. This is like a death pattern. This is the bubble pattern. I was telling you guys, this is nearly identical to the internet bubble, nearly identical. And you see, I have not changed this line, this little squiggly line here from the last live streams. It's literally following it to a T, not because I can predict the future. It's just I use historical data to make informative decisions to profit from. Okay, because you can use data. You can get outside of your emotions and take trades when you see an asset's overvalued or undervalued. You go long when it's undervalued, you go short when it's overvalued, and then you manage your risk accordingly to the principal you have in your account, principal being the amount of money you have in your account. And you obviously, alter that to the amount of risk you can manage yourself so that you won't get emotional. Okay, again, if I did have $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 available to trade with, I would have made probably nearly $1 million on that trade because I 10x'd it. So again, say I had $50,000 on leverage, and then I added, say the same type of percentages. Okay, out of $100, I 10x that. So times 10, that's $500,000. It's $500,000 if I had $50,000. But again, I would have taken bigger positions because I'd be willing to risk more with the amount of money I have because I knew that pattern was going to work to a T. But again, I do have my stop losses and I'm willing to lose a certain amount of money, which is a form of speculation, of course, but I put the probabilities in my favor. And that's what you have to do. When you're investing in a market like this, put probabilities in your favor. So you can see this perfect pattern. You take the probabilities and you put it in your favor because it was a clear rejection here. And we were going over this last week and we predicted, I don't like the word predicted. I try to say anticipate. So excuse me if I do say predicted. I try to correct myself because we don't predict. We never know where the market's going to go. But the market was clearly telling us this was a top here. The pattern was telling us right here, this was a bearish engulfing candle and it failed to close above the bearish engulfing candles open, which is signaling a bearish pattern, which is exactly what it did. And it's not, I'm not trying to say that I know everything, but that's just a technical pattern you can study. And usually the probabilities will be in your favor to make money off that. I appreciate it, James. James says, I appreciate what you say, bro. So I'm glad I found your videos or I'll be right in the shit now as I was long. Thanks, Ferris. No problem, James. That's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to be a pessimist. I'm not here to antagonize you. Excuse me. Sometimes I just talk too fast, and make you feel bad for going long or not knowing. I'm trying here that we don't know everything in the market. You don't. So you got to take decisions that are not just strictly speculative. That you have to take decisions where you put the information and the probabilities and your advantage. So that's why I suggest you read. The knowledge will help you learn more and make more informative decisions. Again, everyone else on YouTube, and that's, again, I'm calling them out because all they do is talk about it's bullish, and they'll have their certain favorite cryptocurrencies, which is horrible. If you're investing, any smart investor knows that if you fall in love with a cryptocurrency, and that's why you see YouTubers who are specify on Litecoin or XRP, and they're like, XRP is this, XRP is this. So then, obviously you're their viewer and you're going to watch it and you're like, well, XRP sounds like a good investment. Well, it maybe is, but maybe not at this price point. And that's okay. Don't buy it. But they're saying, oh, well, I'm buying XRP. This is good news. This is good news. And then you, obviously fall into the trap. You buy it and then you're down on XRP. Obviously, if you bought XRP here, you're down over 16 cents. And I think it's continuing to drop exactly into the zone. I predicted it around 50 to 25 cents will be where I'll look to buy it once volume starts to come back in. Again, it's a very easy strategy to do if you just follow the TA and get out of the hype. So yeah, that's really all we got here. There is, again, I want to also go over this article here. 4 miners in China control over 50% of Bitcoin. Garlinghouse, blockchain will not disrupt banks. Obviously, that's very true. Everyone thought, centralized exchange, all this and that. Well, obviously, no one wants to keep their money in Bitcoin. That's why the price is dropping. Bitcoin is not a panacea we thought it would be. That's what Garlinghouse went on to address, the current #1 cryptocurrency by market capitalization. He repeated the sentiment he expressed earlier this month. Bitcoin is not the panacea we thought it would be. Okay. Again, that's very important. Banks will use what is efficient and cheaper. And if you deliver a better product at a better price, they'll use it. And that's just as simple as that. And that's what Ripple is trying to do. And that's why Ripple is cheap. And that's what you have to understand. So once Ripple is cheap enough, then you buy it. Don't fall in love with these cryptocurrencies. I know there are a lot of people talking about crypto, but they're not. Their best interests are not in your money and in your wealth. The only reason probably most of you guys are getting into crypto is to make US dollars, to increase your wealth. Well, to increase your wealth, you have to learn how to trade. Second, you have to learn how and what affects a marketplace. Third, you have to have a system, a trading system that is effective and, correlated to strictly yourself. Okay. You can use others, but, manage something where your fear and emotions are out of the trade. And again, this is a straight depiction of fear, greed, and ignorance. And that's what I do. I took advantage of it. I took advantage of everyone on YouTube going like, oh my God, this is a good dip buy. I'm buying. Well, they're morons and they lost their money. And that's what a moron is. And an idiot. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like, so harsh, but it's the harsh reality, because this just happened 18 years ago with the internet bubble in the 2000s. And again, our generation falls for it too. I'm profiting from it and I'm happy with that. I have no remorse for anyone who did buy the dips or buying cryptocurrencies here, because they'll eventually start losing their money. And it's unfortunate, but they failed to study. And that's the risk you take when you're investing in these markets. If you learn how to manage your risk, you will be very wealthy if you just learn how to manage your risk and trade outside of your emotions. Yeah, the 12 and 26, buying falling knives. LOL, yes. But what you're saying is true. Yeah, buy Cardano if you think it's good. But understand, these cryptocurrencies can change course once this is all over. But just understand, you're going to be holding your wealth in these cryptos for a long time, when you could just go buy, commodities or different types of assets that will make you more money over the course of time of just holding your money in these assets. That's why they sell off, because people figure, all right, well, I put $10,000, now I have $7,000. Well, now why should I wait? If it goes down to 5,000 then and maybe bounces up to 7,000 again, a year from now, why should I keep my money in there when I could just, buy a car with this much money or send my kid to school? So you have to understand, everyone is in the market for a different reason. And once you understand that, and understand that you're not going to know every single thing that's going on in the marketplace, but you can take all the information that's very popular, analyze it, come down to a rational decision of where you think the overall opinion is based off. Is it long or short? Obviously, this time in the last 6 months was short, and you profit off that. You know, you take shorts where you time your shorts and you time them correctly based off previous resistance points, which is where right here, it literally came back. Ethereum retraced right back to where it started to fall the last time in March, which was very simple to see. Again, I did get a little emotional there, and I just kept failing because I am learning as I trade. And that's why I document these two, because this helps me a lot too. And I started my short at 797. I even have proof right here. I started shorting their Ethereum 719, 724. But if we go the last 3 months, you could see I was taking Ethereum shorts right there. Where was it? 794. 794 on May 6th. And I didn't hold them. I just took a small little profit on the 6th because I got emotional. And I'm showing you guys this because I'm not perfect. I don't try to act like I am. I don't try to act like I know everything. But again, I saw that pattern. I just didn't trust myself. So it comes down to trust and having a plan and writing down like a business model so you can effectively trade the markets will, you know, be beneficial in the long run. And that was just proof because I shorted there at 797, which was this price point right there. Okay. It was just like on the come down here. So it was like right here, 797 right there. And that would have made me, even if I held those two contracts, nearly $300 a contract. When will the market rebound? I don't think the market will rebound until Bitcoin drops to, let me see. I'm saying 3,500 is the ideal price point I'm looking for because this is the key bubble pattern. I'm seeing the bubble coming down, popping, finishing that out, and coming around 3,000 to 3,500 around this area. So probably around July to September is the key place I'm anticipating it to go. I'm not trying to predict it. I'm not saying this correlation, this squiggly line I have, because it's just the line, will turn out to be right. But this is just, you know, it's a guideline. It's a path to success in trading because now I have an idea of where I expect it to go. But it's not, you know, fact on fact. But that's why I'm short. Because if I continue to hold these shorts, Ether goes down to 300. I got another $176 in profit times 10 shorts. You know, that's another $1,000, $1,176, which is a great profit for me. And, you know, again, if I had more money, if I had $1,000 in that account, just imagine how much I would have made. I would have made probably $15,000 to $20,000, which is nearly more than people make in their, you know, year. And that's, I mean, I make about $35,000 a year working my other job, 35 to 40,000 a year. So that's why I trade, because trading is very beneficial. And I don't plan to make trading a full-time career because it doesn't have to be. I use trading on top of other businesses to generate wealth for me when opportunities are strictly there. Okay, I don't try to force them. By the way, did you learn techniques from a book in particular, or are you simply using logic? I use tech. Ichikaju Kurosaki, I believe that's Japanese. Forgive me if I pronounce that wrong. I learned technical analysis from a few places. First book is Steve Neeson's technical analysis book. You just type in Google Steve Neeson candlestick book. You can find a PDF course if you just type in PDF. Okay, and it's this first link, Forex Factory. I read this book through and through. I learned the candlesticks, what, you know, a hanging man, what a, you know, hanging man, bearish engulfing, bullish engulfing, bull flag, gap and go, you know, bull, you know, I think bull flag, hanging man, engulfing candles, both bull and bear, 3 white soldiers, shooting stars, dojis. Those are the most important things because they indicate price points. And learning what a candle means. So quick, you know, candle lecture here. Basically, let's go over this candle right here. This huge dropping candle, obviously, this is the open of this red candle. This is the close of this red candle with any wicks below it. So you see there's a wick here. That's the lowest point it went, but that's where the body of the red candle closed, right there. On a green candle, it's just the other way around. The green candle, it opens right here. It closes right here. The top wick is the highest point, and the lowest wick is the lowest point, with this being the open and the closed price. So you can see the average trading range was in between 67.55 to 68.84. And then you ask yourself, how can you analyze this type of, you know, information? Well, if it fails to break any higher, and you can use the 12 and 26 EMA to see that, where it literally, when I was saying it gets rejected, it got rejected right off that on the daily and pushed the price down, continuing further selling. So it's that simple. It's really as easy as it gets, but you control your emotions. That's the most important thing. Dating for adults. Check my profile. I mean, that's just weird. Remove him. Dude, when someday Coinbase is accepting the price will maybe rise to this day up to 3. Maybe, yeah. I mean, Coinbase can manipulate the market. It's very easy for them to do so. But, you know, Ethereum Classic, again, would have been actually a really good short. Honestly, I should have shorted Ether Classic when I made that video. You know, I saw it at $15. I mean, that would have been a $2 short. And that was, you know, some good news to short off. And you can see that with the volume. Volume is always the key indicator. Outside of anything else, volume is the key indicator to knowing when the price is going to collapse. You can see volume, quick, you know, informative session here. Volume is the amount of contracts. Volume is the amount of contracts traded in a given time period. So within this hour, over, I believe, what is it? It says 95,000 contracts were traded. So 95 Ethereum Classics were traded, and then you can see it gradually just decreases, depicted on this bar graph. That's all it is. The bar graph is giving you data. You can see that no one's buying, and then the price is obviously declining with the volume. You can see the volume declines here, but the price goes up. That would have been an ideal short period. You short there at 16.20, and again, it just gradually decreases. And then that's a $2 a coin profit almost at times 100 coins. You know, do the math, $2 times 100 coins, $200. You obviously multiply that if you're using a leveraged account to the amount of coins you took short. Again, that's why I suggest JAFX, because JAFX, you could short any cryptocurrency you want. Okay, if we go here to cryptos, you got Bitcoin Cash, you got Bitcoin, you got Dash, you got Monero, you got EOS, you got Ethereum, you got IOTA, you got Litecoin, you got Neo, Omnius Go, Tron, Zcash, and Ripple. Those are the biggest cryptocurrencies. You could short them and profit from them. There's nothing wrong with that, and that's why I'm trying to say that. Again, a lot of people, you know, this is not the biggest opinion in the world, but that's why I try to voice it, because it's the true opinion right now, and this is where the market's heading. It's continuing to head lower. Just no one's buying, and you can see volumes increasing here on the dip. People are trying to buy Ethereum right here. You can see volume is increasing. See large amount of volume. But that just doesn't generally mean that's all buying volume. That could be selling volume as well. So it's just using that volume and seeing where the price is going to go. Again, don't always look at the hourly, because the daily shows that that volume is nothing compared to previous volume and buying volume here. Again, Bitcoin obviously selling off lower and lower. And it's that simple. I don't suggest any of you guys go long. If you're asking for my personal opinion, again, it's my opinion. I can't give you financial advice because I'm not an advisor. And I want you guys to, you know, see that the pattern is telling you guys that it's not a good buy. Sell order pending 63.18. Yeah, you're seeing it on BFX data. Again, another good website, BFX data, is a great website to watch all, you know, all the data. You can see there's a little bounce, but even look how many people are selling and look how many people are buying. This is within $100 price range. There's over 120 sellers, okay, more than buyers. So again, for anyone who's new, check this website out. I'll post the link in the comments right now so you can check out the data and see what's actually going on with the cryptocurrency you want to buy and sell, and see how many buyers and sellers are in the marketplace, okay? And then you make decisions off that as well. So if you guys can, feel free to like the video, share it. Let's get it out there. I hope everyone is making money off short selling cryptocurrency, or at least not in the market long and losing money. It always sucks to lose money. If you're losing money, if you didn't manage your risk correctly, you know, proving the point that you probably either over speculated or gambling, or got just strictly off emotions you were trading, which is never the best sign. Again, Federal Reserve just raised interest rates. The S&P is dropping. Again, this is a bearish candle here. You can see at the same price point on the S&P, you can see it's getting rejected right at this price level. Not one time. It got one time, this huge rejection. 2 times, boom, that's the second time. 3rd time, it's failing again with the Federal Reserve raising interest rates. And, you know, the S&P is dropping here a little bit. Again, I don't try to short the stock market because it's a lot harder to do that because there's a lot more money in there. So I don't try to do that. But you can see on the daily chart, it could be indicating a further sell-off in the S&P because of that bearish engulfing. So if we start breaking below 278, it could get bad. NASDAQ selling off a bit there too, with the Dow Jones selling off there too. You can see Dow Jones looking like a little bear flag there. So just be careful in the financial markets as well. Stock markets cuts losses after Fed Powell says central banks not ready to declare victory on inflation. So again, inflation's a big thing with crypto. I mean, not cryptocurrency, with the stock market as well. So understand that there's going to be a lot of profitable shorts coming soon in the stock market, as well as a cryptocurrency, which is happening now. And Bitcoin could be an indicator for crypto, the stock market going down, because cryptocurrency is a huge market as well. But only, it's only $1 trillion at its high. Stock market's multi-trillion dollars. So that's it, really, guys. That's all I have. I got to run to work. If you guys enjoyed the live stream, if you guys did, feel free to share it, get it out there. We're trying to get some more viewers in here so we can engage some more positive content and have people actually making money. I'm glad Alex, glad Holland, and everyone else is making money. What's your name, bro? Dimi Goshrish Ambulance. It's German. My German buddy. That's all I'm gonna say. You're my German bro. Thank you. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate you guys spending your time here and sharing consistent and quality information with me. Again, if you're new, feel free to like the video, share the content, and subscribe. We just hit 15,000 subscribers. So I really do appreciate you guys, enjoying my content, and that's awesome. So thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's stream, and I'll try to push out a video here this week as well. So enjoy your day, guys. Later.